by Gary Goodswain in 26. 208 Steve Dawson, 110 Roger Quantrill, pit crew there with last minute instructions. 83 alongside of him Eric Smith and Dominic Biddle in 464. Blue grade on the back straight 268 Keith Wright, runner up last time, and 312 John Buffum. At the back of the grid 600 Rob Saw, third last time, and the winner from last time, look where he's starting again, can he do it once more? 524 Melly Cooke. There is one more to come, so we'll just give him the necessary time. 198 Andy Stewart still to come. Race 4 of the night. There he is then, Andy Stewart, 198, complete with new gearbox and diff from the back of the grid with Melly Cooke. Are they going to be the first and second? Let's see as we hand over to Mr. Starter. So the green flag is down, race 4 is underway. And coming through it's Speedy Reed 88, 14 Steve Carey and 354 Barry Picton. They're the front runners in this early stage. So Speedy then 88, coming through off the Case to Bend. He's just got the feel of the track, obviously, in his earlier stock rod race. He's had his banger race in between, so he knows what it's all required out there. But it is a little bit tricky from the debris left by the banger in the last race. The Bend's particularly got a little bit of water down there, and that's going to make life a little bit awkward for the unwary. However, it will soon dry up, especially with this wind blowing, I should think. Anyway, Speedy still leads the way, yet to have a win in stock rodding. He's had a few top 3 or 4 places, but a win still eludes him. Anyway, here he comes, still leads the way. 354 Barry Picton a bit sideways, oh dear, nearly into the fence, but second, and 14 in third. But Melly Cooke, look at the progress he's made again. Right from the back of the grid, he's left them all far, far behind. He's on the leaderboard, he's in 6th place. Andy Stewart, complete with new gearbox and diff, is trying desperately to keep him in sight. Oh, could be some more troubles here on the home straight. 83 Eric Smith very nearly loses it. He holds up Rob Saw and Andy Stewart in so doing, but it could have been a whole lot worse. Everybody eventually comes out of it all in one piece. The race goes on. Cookie moves up some more places. He's now third, and as last time, he's making this look very, very easy, isn't he? Certainly the most impressive of the star men here this evening. He urges the car on down the far side. He's got to deal with Barry Picton next, and that I don't think is going to be too much of a problem. So he rounds the pits turn. Barry Picton slithering and sliding. Cooke ain't got through this time yet. He urges the car on again into the Case to Bend. And Picton is still there. You get the feeling not for much longer. Cookie this time does dive through on the inside of the pits turn. He now goes to second, and he's got 12 laps left to catch the race leader, 88 Alan Speedy Reed. He's certainly not going to need all 12 of those. I shouldn't think the way he's going he's going to need more than 2. And I think even at this stage the others can kiss this one goodbye, unless somebody can find something from somewhere, or Speedy can do the impossible and hold off Melly for another 10 laps. So Speedy then into the pits turn. Melly Cooke's 524 still in hot pursuit. Down the far side they go and into the Case to Bend, and this might be where Melly strikes. No, in the end he decides to take the outside line on Speedy. Into the pits turn they go, and he's safely through there, and as last time he's into the lead, leaving the rest of them way behind in the very early stages, and that's got to be demoralising really for the likes of Stewart, Willis and others who might be watching another masterly performance from the English champion. So Mel Cooke leads, Speedy Reid second, Rob Saw third in 600. He's not one of those that always hits the headlines, is Rob, but he's always in the points and in the places, up in the superstar grade for most of his career. There he is running third and going to be second in a moment. 268 Keith Wright, 198 Andy Stewart follows that. 14 laps are done, it's 5 next time, Mr. Starter, then for Melly Cooke in 5.24. As we expected, Rob Saw goes through to second, getting the better of Speedy. Speedy, I think, going to be hard pressed now to hold on to his third spot, because Keith Wright, Donuts and Barry Picton all looking interested in that place. But we're into the final stages. Melly Cooke's lead still fairly substantial, almost the length of a straight over 600 Rob Saw. There is back markers ahead. Some of these can be a bit awkward at times, so Cookie is going to have to tread through here a little bit carefully. He's got enough time to not go too mad. He gets past 14 on the far side. I think he's decided he's going to stick to the outside line. 2 laps to go, he's got nothing to worry about. Here's the second man, 600 Rob Saw, 268 Keith Wright, 198 Andy Stewart, 88 Speedy Reid and 354 Barry Picton. That's how they are as Cookie weaves in and out of the back markers down the far side. Eric Smith, the back marker, lets him through, and in all the excitement very nearly fences himself. 600 comes through for second, and that looks pretty much how this one is going to end, as Cookie for the second time tonight drives down the back straight with a big lead. Second win of the night coming up. There it is, 5.24, does it again. Rob Saw is second, Keith Wright holds off Andy Stewart for third, Speedy gets fifth, Barry Picton, Gary Goodswen and Dominic Biddle. That's the 8 for the final, with that red flag, Mr. Studdle, please, to end race number 4. Well, there you are then. What can you say that we haven't already said about him? Top of the points, and I think you saw why there. Double maximum tonight from the heats, 5.24, Melly Cooke.